All right, folks. Let's make sure our settings are good. All right. Let's go. All right, so how's my rear tire? My rear tire feels kind of low. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's all right. Alrighty, so it's Thursday. So hopefully we can get a good ride in today. Kind of, the night rides. So if you're new to the channel, we're starting off in the city of Irvine. We're going to be riding to the city of Orange through Santa Ana. We have the choice. We could ride either, through Santa Ana, or we could ride through Tustin. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to choose Santa Ana. And most of the time, it's going to be around Main Street. I just feel like those are the areas where there's the most going on. I'll get more rides, like if you're tired of the Main Street stuff or downtown Santa Ana stuff, I'll cover different spots on the weekend. But I was getting, so I've been doing this now for about 15 months. For the first, 14 months, I was on 13 months. I was on electric XP 3.0, and I rode that bike about 7,400 miles before the motor self-destructed, probably due to the way that I ride. But it was a good bike. I still have it. I'm going to get a motor for it eventually. But so after that bike, I started riding a gravel bike that was actually donated to the channel by one of my subscribers locally. I'm assuming he's from around Orange. I met him at a park, and he gave me a Ozark Trail gravel bike, brand new. It was a brand new bike. So I rode that for about 4.5 weeks. And then, the plan was to fix the electric, which it still is, but I also had the opportunity to get a bike on something called purchasing power through my work, which is usually they take stuff and kind of make stuff a little more expensive and then allow you to make weekly payments on it that they take out of your check. So I thought that was a good option. Then I don't have to worry about coming up with a chunk of cash at once, right, to get the motor, because the motor's like $250. But Christmas is rolling around. I have a big family here in Orange County. There's 5 of us, and we're all on my income right now, and we always have been. But everybody knows how expensive it is to live out here. So anyway, so it just made more sense for me to make payments. And also another reason why I made the decision is because we bundled up a bunch of different deals from purchasing power that got the bike down to what you would pay if you were to buy it however you buy it. If you're going to buy it at the Windhorse shop, which is in Huntington Beach, or you're going to buy it online from Windhorse or wherever else they sell them, it's the same price. So it's the Windhorse either W0 or WO. I have no clue. So it's a budget bike. I don't really even know what the total cost was, because you know, we made the decision to buy it through text messages between my wife and I when she was at home, and we just pulled the trigger one day. So we got, you know, the free shipping, and we got 15% off coupon, and then we also were allowed to spread, usually they spread the payments out into 1 year, which is like 52 payments, right? 52 weeks. The guy kept it. Did he not see which way I was going? And they were happy about that. Anyway, so I usually don't go the wrong way, but that guy kept walking towards me. Anyway, it's my fault. It's always my fault anyway. That was definitely my fault, but it usually is my fault. Anyway, I'm not too, like, I wouldn't do that on the main roads, but anyway. There's enough room, right? I'm used to that. So anyway, yeah, we got the 15% off, and then they did this thing where you could make 18, you could spread it out for a year and a half. So however many payments that is. So instead of paying it off in a year, you can pay it off in a year and a half. Wow, look at, they're having a party right here. Let's check this out. So yeah, that's why I'm on this bike right now. I mean, we could buy the motor, you know. I had you know, some people from the channel have donated $125, so the motor's not going to really, you know, that's how much more it would cost. But it's just not the time. It's just not the right time yet. So when the time comes around, we'll get it. I'd rather have that set aside and then, you know, spend that on the kids. All right, so yeah, that's the breakdown. So what I was going to talk about before I started rambling on about the channel was so we're making that time change adjustment. So I've rode every season. I'm used to riding in the dark. I ride in the dark almost every morning. I ride in the dark a lot at night. But the time change has just happened. So at the same time the time changed was right when I got this bike. So yeah, I'm getting used to, this is the 8th ride on this bike. So I'm getting used to I was getting used to the bike, getting used to the change in the time change, kind of all at the same time. So last week, you know, there was a lot of days where it was pretty hectic, like riding rush hour through Santa Ana. You know, I was just getting blocked in every direction. Just not a very, you know, I like continuity in my rides, and I'm either gonna ride slow and explore and be totally sidetracked, or I want like continuity where you have a nice flow to your videos, and that wasn't happening at all. I was trying to make it home, and I felt like I just rolled with it, but it was a little bit stressful with all the lights and the darkness, and getting used to the new bike. I'm used to riding a bike, you know, the electric was more pedaling, it was more like a bicycle. This bike's more, you just want to do throttle only. But the last few days, this week, I've been leaving a little bit earlier and riding home in the daylight, and it's just kind of boring. And even the mornings, like I'm going to work in the mornings and the sun's coming up, and it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but the videos just have that in between light and dark feel to them, and the footage just, to me, doesn't look really very good. It's like footage looks better if it's either dark or bright and sunny or something, you know. It just gave it that overcast look. Anyway, so it's still obviously daylight, but it's I don't even know what time it is. I probably already said what time it was. It's 4:39. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So hopefully it gets dark on us a little bit at least, and that just adds a little bit more to the video. So I just got off the phone with the wind horse before I jumped on my bike. So I've been talking about going through the different settings, because I have a manual, but it talks about all kinds of goofy stuff that I don't really care about, you know. Like I have this little NFC card. I have this little NFC card that I can turn the bike off and on with. I don't really care about that. And it talks about like setting your pedal assists somewhat, but not much, you know. So I just wanted to see what the different P settings were for and make sure that I had everything set up right. So I unlocked the bike, I think the day after I got it, through a short that I had seen on YouTube. There's not a lot of wind horse videos out there. There is now. I've probably put out more wind horse videos than everybody combined, but that's because I ride every day. But so anyway, so the dude at this wind horse in Huntington Beach. So I guess that shop's been there for 6 years and used to be. I mean, if you're from Huntington Beach, you probably know about it. I don't know Huntington Beach that well. I mean, I've spent some time there recently, but apparently this is probably an e-bike shop that's been there, he said, for 6 years. And I think they just started selling wind horse bikes for a couple of years. So they were probably selling a different brand of bike, you know. So I've never been there. I don't know what their showroom floor looks like. I don't know. They don't have a whole lot of reviews for the store itself. It's like 3 stars. There's a few 5 stars and a few 1 stars, which doesn't matter to me. I knew this before I bought this bike. I didn't expect the bike to be anything special. I expected it as something just until I got my other bike fixed, because it's going to start raining pretty soon, and I don't want to be riding a pedal bike in the rain, but I don't have an issue riding an e-bike in the rain. So when I called him up, the dude was super cool. He knew all the settings that I was talking about right away, and then we went through each setting, and pretty much everything was set up how it's supposed to be. So I've been talking about which it's pretty intuitive. I've been talking about, not being able to go 20 miles an hour. So prior to me unlocking it, the pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 did move up incrementally from 5 miles an hour up to 20 miles an hour, which was the max speed. But once I chose to unlock it, it still works the same way. We're moving incrementally from 1 to 4. But this lady's on my bumper. But the this lady's on an e-bike. She's on like right on my tail. Let's go. So what I did is when I unlocked 5, you're basically 5 is still 5, but 4 is still 4. 4 doesn't get any better. You're just pretty much got rid of that 20 miles an hour from pedal assist 5 and made it max speed, which is 30 miles an hour. Anyway, so I'm definitely feeling better about that. I can't remember if there were any other settings that we changed. Yeah, I think they were all good out of factory. I think it was all good. This lady, there's a lady on a Schwinn e-bike right behind me, dude. She is on my bumper. Let's go. I'm gonna let her pass me, watch. So I'm not the only one that goes 20 miles an hour on a sidewalk. So when I was going under the bridge, she was on my ass when I was talking. I think that's pretty funny. Now somebody can jump out right here, so we have to be careful. So I feel like I'm gonna kind of get back. I was taking it easy on this bike for a while. But now I'm kind of, like I said, I feel more comfortable, so I'm kind of getting back to kind of how I rode on the electric. How's it going, guys?
Yo, thank
Good.
you.
Thank you. I don't know where that lady went. I want her to pass me. Hopefully she stayed on Main Street. She might have turned. Chances are, though, if she's on, whoa, look at that log. Bunch of nice people out here today. All right, so we got to be careful here. So one of the other reasons why I was riding a lot slower lately is because of these brakes. But we have about 240 miles on this bike now, so it's like I'm good. Let's go back here real quick. Taqueria Zamora. I was gonna go back there, but there's too many people. So yeah, I feel more confident with the brakes now that I disassembled them and put them back on, and I tightened the levers a little bit. So they're not as good as hydraulic brakes, but they're not that bad. See, I can stop. So I just do things a little at a time as I go. I'm not obsessed with a bike where I'm gonna tweak on it right away. I'm just gonna ride and figure it out, and now we have it figured out. I mean, there's not much to figure out, but the tires are worn in. Brakes are working good. My settings are all right, so that's it. Let's pedal. See any crazy people over here, we'll cut that way. No. Anybody on? Let's see what's going on right here. Nobody on the Pacific Electric Trail. Everything's looking normal. Let's turn our headlamp on. So cars turning right here, as I've said a million times, this is where you get ran over. This spot right here. I'm surprised more people actually aren't riding right here in this little painted zone. This is another get wasted spot. But we should be able to kind of get, I don't know what this car is doing. Oh, you see? Now they're turning. The turn lane's right here, dummy. Serious. It's alright. Alright, so let's get up on the sidewalk. Let's jump over into the neighborhood real quick, because I'm gonna have to either deal with traffic and go fast or go slow on the sidewalk, and we don't really want to go slow on the sidewalk anymore. Well, not fast, but so I don't know if I'm just getting used to the bike, but it doesn't seem quite as fast as it did when I first got it. All right, so we're to St. Andrew. Yeah, did we change something in the settings? Let's go back here. Whoa. God, what did we do? Yeah. Doesn't seem quite as... I guess it's alright. Doesn't seem quite as torquey as it did. Getting twerky. All right, what's going on downtown? y'all. See that? Whoa, see that guy? I couldn't tell if he was looking at me or if he wasn't. Yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell if something... So the only thing that we changed was the I think it feels okay. Yeah, the only thing we changed was the voltage, right? So the voltage said 46 volts. So we changed it to 48, which seems like that would give us that was interesting. That seems like that would give us more power. But if you have less volts, you're gonna, depending on the controller, you're gonna pull more amps, right? So we have furnaces at work, when they're ramping up, it actually is, the voltage is actually low and the amperage is high. We'll see. Doesn't really matter. Yo, we should have crossed and went over to Sycamore. All right, let's go. We'll pedal then. We'll pedal if it's gonna be slow. Yeah, it's definitely, we're gonna put it back to 46 right now. Let's see. All right, let's do a test here. We're gonna do a test from this line to the taco truck. All right, here we go. I'm gonna wait for this white van, all right. After this white van. All right, this car's coming up behind me. This place is popular. All right, from a dead stop, right here. We're all lined up, close enough. All right, here we go. So we're at about 14 miles an hour to the taco truck. We're gonna go back to 46. All right, so shut her down. Turn this light off. I didn't have to shut it off. I'm not too sure why I did that. So we go here. All right, so this is 1, 0, 1. So this is the, you can probably see it. This is the miles per hour versus kilometers. This is the wheel size. This we changed to 48. So this we're gonna put back to 46. This is unlocking it, so if it had a 1, then we'd only be going 20, but we have it at 0. This is the pedal assist levels, right? 5 through 0, and that's it. So I think to save it, we just go like that. Oh no, to save it, we just go, you guys probably already know this, we just go both of these together. All right, so we're in pedal assist 5. We got to 14 miles an hour. Let's see the difference here. 1. It wasn't even ready. Let's do that again. The freaking speedometer didn't even start working. Oh yeah, that's definitely difference. We may not go that much faster, but it definitely feels different. All right, let's try this again. Here we go. Maybe not. So I guess it's about the same. But actually what happens is if you don't let's go this way. If you don't if you throttle it all the way, the thumb throttle, that's when you accelerate slower. If you just kind of, gradually, you don't push it down all the way at once, it's a lot better. All right, so we're gonna troll around Maine. Now we really don't know how long we've been riding. Whoa, look at what we ran into. Police activity. Oh, we better get back up there. Ooh, looks like it was an accident. Ooh, the window on that side is broke. So where is the other car? That's the question. I mean, where's the other car? Oh, it's over here. All right, we don't really. Yeah, we don't really need to get in this business. Let's go. So the other car is this one right here. So this was a stop sign. This car was going this way, right? So this car here probably ran, one of the two ran the stop sign. But I think the person in the little car may have been hurt. Hey, it happens. It happened to me a few weeks ago. All right, let's get past McFadden. Once we get past McFadden, the ride gets better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back to Sycamore. Maybe we'll go back to Maine. See what's going on over there. So let's cut through here and check out these taco trucks. Hello. Let's turn off our light. John 3:16, eat like best food in Orange County. Let's see. Oh man. Ooh, so we are going to eat here soon. We get some stuffies for the kids, get some tacos for me. Very nice. Oh, shoot. This truck's doing. Is this truck going? You going, homie? Well, lots of water right here. Somebody's watering their grass. It's kind of strange, a house just right here in the middle. So dude I work with lives right here. In this house. I wonder if he's out. Yeah, if he's out, he's gonna be drinking beer. He's gonna be drinking some Modelo's. Then he's gonna ask me if I want one. Then I'm gonna have to say no. And then it's gonna be all bad. I don't even drink Pepsi this late. Only on the weekends. On the weekends I get crazy and I'll drink Pepsi after 5, but on the weekdays, no. On the weekdays, this is when I start drinking root beer. And I'm not ashamed of that whatsoever, because anybody. Oh, let's go over here. Anybody who knows me knows that I used to be. I used to be crazy. I'm chill these days, but I definitely. Lived on the edge for many years. Many years. My risky behavior probably went on for, oh God. See, so let's see, 10. Probably like freaking 25, 30 years. I lived on the edge of a razor. Man, lots of, those parking lots just freaking crazy. So this little area that I always kind of troll around in is a definite I have to be careful because this is definitely at night. I mean, this is a neighborhood, so this is territory. So like anybody here that's hanging out here and is under the influence or buying, you know, whatever they're buying, like this guy, whatever he's on, obviously fentanyl was bought from this specific neighborhood, from this specific group. Which is the way it is. Like when I'm on, and I know this stuff's all not that big of a deal, like, oh, who cares? But it's just, you know, there might be a couple people that don't know stuff, you know, like that. Like when I ride on Bush Street in the morning, or my old Friday night videos, and there's certain people working early in the morning or late at night when I roll through there. Some of them are ladies of the night, some of them aren't ladies, but which is fine. That's their deal. But that group of people they're not just random people that I'm sure there are some randoms in certain sections, but certain people in certain sections of that street are working for somebody else, and that somebody else, that's their neighborhood, you know what I mean? And it has been for years. So that's what it's, I mean, that's what it's about. That's what the neighborhoods are about. That's what you know, this is their territory to make their money and do their thing. But it's not, I mean, it's not bad here. You know, it's not that big of a, it's not Los Angeles. Oh, look, there's some more police activity. Let's check out this taco truck real quick. That's the same cop that was over there at the car accident. Which one is this? Stuff. There's a lot of people out right now. Oh, you're gonna let me go? Alright, cool. Let's go through here real quick. So this is gonna be a long video. Let's turn the light off so we don't blind these people. In case you didn't know where we were at, that's where we're at. So yeah, in you know how I usually ride the Pacific Electric Trail, which I've talked about this before, but there's different. So at the beginning, where we start off, there's a group, and then you go into another neighborhood, and then you go into this neighborhood. So those are the three neighborhoods along this section. So how active neighborhoods are, these gangs are, I have no idea, but they've all been here for many, many years. And then like the downtown area, this is just downtown. But you know, you get like one block over, you know, past 4th Street, past, you know, you get to like 5th Street, then it's another one. It's a different one. But right here, it's just no man's land. It's just Bush Street. Oh yeah, street takeover. Street takeover. Oh wow, their brakes sound like mine. Okay, we're gonna roll through this alley, which there's nothing going on in this alley. This isn't like I'm going through some gnarly, just because there's graffiti, I'm not going through some dangerous area. This is just a regular alleyway that they've allowed people to do artwork on. All right, it's 5:15, so we've been riding a long time, but I might edit this video. So they're doing photography right here. I'll go behind you guys, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're all good.
Look at this dirt bike. Oh yeah, look at that thing. I don't know what store this is. Is this part of the... Oh yeah, this is part of the skateboard shop here. So this is part of the fingerboard tournament here. There's a really mean dog right here, but sometimes it hears me and sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna go this way. Oh, well, I'm getting too close to those trucks, so I don't even want to deal with that. Can't get through. So Psycho Realm, Sick Jackin' from Pico Union and neighborhood in LA comes out here once a year and does Psycho de Mayo right there at the Yost Theater. All right, we got to get home. This video is going to be too long. All right, here's the scene of the accident. My blood's probably still on the asphalt. All right, do we want to do Civic Center Drive? Yeah. we're gonna do Civic Center Drive. So we definitely gotta stay very alert on this street right here. You gotta look out for people pulling wagons. It's pretty dark too. I don't know how the footage looks, but it's not very lit up. So we gotta watch for cross traffic. You gotta watch for people. Got a car behind me, but they can't really go through that little turnabout as fast as we can. So that's why I stay kind of in the middle. Love them brakes, love them brakes. Go, people. All right, I'm gonna go then. I'll go. So his rear lights look like a cop car, but it's not. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing that you know, the electric XP, it only has 500 watts. This has 750 watts, but this isn't really that much. This isn't really that much faster. The top speed, it's definitely not. I guess with throttle only, it might be, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Truck. All right, which way are we gonna go? We always go down the same freaking streets every day. Oh, look at these guys. Let's go over here by these guys real quick. Look at these dudes. That was kind of crazy. Hey, whatever it takes to get around, you know. When I was a kid, we used to, what's up, man? We used to ride it like, when we'd ride bikes, the other person would ride on the handlebars. Or stand on the back pegs. Alright, so this is probably the most hectic part of the ride, I would say. which we know because I think I just did this ride. I think 3 nights in a row I've been on this street. But I don't know if I've put any of them out. One of them I know I definitely didn't put out. And then the second one I haven't put out either. So maybe I'll put this one out tonight. But we have a car right on our bumper right now. But that's just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. Oh, I didn't have my light on. There, that's a lot brighter. I can't wait till we get a fast bike. I change my mind every day. Some days I want something fast. Sometimes I think I'm not gonna ride fast anymore. But we really haven't ridden fast yet, so we don't even know. All right, we're going through the Badlands at night, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Going through the Badlands at night, buddy. I think there's a lot of people that probably wouldn't, you know. I don't think it's like too dangerous, but it's definitely not necessarily safe at night. In the morning, in the daytime, it's not too bad, but god damn, it is definitely freaking bumpy. Alright, well, I don't know how long. Let's see, what time did we leave? We said it was 4. Was it 4:30? Got a car coming right now. Oh, they're gonna let me go? Alrighty. Yeah, we'll just get home. It's already 5:30. I'm trying to think if I have any rides home recently. Let's go this way. I think the second day I rode through down these hills over here. Wow, let's go down this hill. There's some big bumps right here, so I gotta be careful. Some big old freaking sticks. Yeah, if we had like a Saran or like a dirt bike, man, that would be really fun. Guy was throwing something. I don't know what he's throwing. So this is the jump right here. And obviously we're not going to do it. I've never seen anybody do it. But I mean, you're not gonna, what are you gonna do on this jump? I mean, there's nowhere to land. I guess they're jumping right there and landing right there. Maybe, I don't know. But there's definitely marks, like maybe they're just riding over the top of it. I've never seen anybody, the only thing I've ever seen anybody doing on those like e-moto bikes is wheelies. That's like the thing. But I've never seen anybody doing any jumps. I know they do, I just haven't seen it here, like in Orange or Santa Ana. All right, well, this has been a long ride. I'm probably gonna publish this video tonight. It might be a little wacky just from me talking at the beginning, but that's kind of, I was trying to summon my my John Hicks. You know, sometimes I'm pretty flat. I'm not really talking much, so I gotta try to come at it with some energy. Yeah, this bike definitely does not seem, now that I know what all the settings are, the one setting that I'm not too sure about was when he had me switch from 5 to 1. So I just feel like it's not quite as fast as it was. But maybe that's just because I'm getting used to it. I don't know. So yeah, the one settings that I didn't know about were I can't remember the number on it, but there's like a sequence of numbers. So it's either 3 to 1, 5 to 1, 9 to 0. I didn't remember what I had it set at when I was messing with it, and then he had me put it to, that was one of the ones he had me change. He had me change that to 5 to 1. And We just went through like a huge dust storm right now. So I can see pretty far. I don't know what it looks like on video, but it's usually actually a lot brighter on video because I have the low light enhancement, but I slept good last night too. I've slept good, I think 2 nights in a row. So that's probably why I have a little more energy today too. I can't see right now though. All right, let's pedal. Look at these tweakers. We got a bobcat out here and a truck broken down out in that. That's kind of crazy. So this is what it looks like without my headlamp. This light's actually pretty good, huh? It's not bad at all. It's better than the, it's definitely better than the light on the electric. But I'd rather have this. Look at that. Now that's a light. So tomorrow, we are going on a trip to Disneyland. So I don't know what kind of footage that's gonna leave me with for Saturday. But I'll publish this video tomorrow. So I'll edit this video tonight and then oh look at, we got a one wheel, I bet. Look at, you can see its little headlight. Oh, it's a skateboard. 2 skateboards. That's what I gotta get, dude. I gotta get an e-skateboard. Oh man, that would be awesome. But yeah, so I usually don't publish stuff from amusement parks, so I probably won't do anything from Disneyland, but let's go ahead and stay on the path. There's somebody over here to my right. So my video today was pretty short, so we'll do a this will be our long video. Oh, lots of wind right now here. And we got a kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow. So those that cat's like hassling those dogs. Yeah, I mean, look at how much power we've used. We're already down to 58 volts. We had been, you know, the way I was riding, we were at like, we'd be at like 78 at this point. It's getting cold though. All right, well, thanks for watching my video. Sorry if it was a little scatterbrained. I just want to bring a little more energy to these videos. I've been down kind of in a slump, I feel like. And like I said, I've gotten some rest. And it is what it is. So, the many sides of the OC commuter. We'll catch you on the next video.